Welcome to our technical analysis video. For this analysis, pag-uusapan natin sina Atlas, Alson, Consolidated, and IMI. Bago tayo magsimula with our technical analysis, tignan muna natin how the market went in our chart. For PSEI chart, close with a red candle, goes as low as 6,100 this week, but was able to recover and close at 6,238.46. So far, still good as long as the candles are above our moving average lines, generally moving sideways. For the key levels, resistance would be around at 6,494 or around this high of our box, high nitong candle na to. And for the immediate support, itong 50-day line yung ginagamit kong support level, which is around the 6,100 level. And yan yung mga key levels na binabantayan ko for our market. Market is a bit slow pero still better pa rin as long as stays above the bullish side of our chart. Hangga't nandito siya dito sa taas ng moving average lines, okay pa din. Although sideways nga lang yung movement niya. So proceed naman tayo with our three stocks that is on our list. First up on our list is Atlas Consolidated Mining. Strong bullish stock, breakout dito sa 10.39 dito. Breakout siya dito. From there, nagtuloy-tuloy lang yung run niya. Strong close at 17.88 and na-break na niya din itong resistance level niya dito, which is this area. And itong area resistance na 'to, na-break na niya dito. So, for Atlas, puwede siya mag-consolidate muna sa mga susunod na candles bago niya targetin yung susunod na resistance. Actually, meron ng resistance dito sa 18.22. Ayan, makikita natin siya dito sa on the left side dito banda. Yan, ito yung resistance na sinusubukan niyang i-break. And then right after nun, if ma-break niya na yung resistance level, ito na yung susunod. Near the 20 peso or 19.70. Dito naman yun. Yung high ng mga candles na to. High nito. Yung susunod na resistance. If papasok ka pa lang with Atlas, maybe you could consider waiting for a pullback or correction bago ka pumasok and set your stops below this red line and set your target price. Sunod naman natin is Alson's Consolidated or ACR. Personally, I don't trade this kind of stocks. If titignan natin historically si ACR, every time na may volume breakout siya dito, di siya agad nagtutuloy. Bigla siyang humihina and bumababa yung price level, which is hindi akma sa trading style ko. For educational purposes, maganda information ni ACR. Entry could be here sa pag-cross niya from below of the 20-day moving average papunta dito sa taas. Then align din yung MA lines niya, which is a sign of a strong bullish stock or bullish setup. Kung na-spot mo ito sa confirmation dito, sa confirmation ng 20-day MA breakout, meron ka na ngayon na around 30% or more gain. Then you could exit sa may resistance area niya dito sa yan, sa 1.20. Yan, puwede kang mag-exit dito 'pag na-reach niya na. Ito kasi yung mga resistance area niya dito. So, puwede ka mag-exit sa 1.20 or even sa ₱1, yan. So, sa ₱1 psychological price level niya or puwede rin mag-exit if you already okay sa gains na na-achieve mo kasi mataas-taas na din 'to, 30%. Puwede mo rin siyang i-follow trend using the 20-day MA line. So, if you think na may potential siya na mas ma-maximize yung trend run, puwedeng mag-exit ka sa 20-day moving average niya. So, congratulations sa mga naka-spot or nakasakay dito kay ACR. Last on our list is IMI, Integrated Microelectronics. Same din 'to ni Atlas, strong bullish stock din and currently respecting the resistance here at 7.48. Noticeable 'to dito sa mga weeks niya dito makita niyo na tina-try niyang i-break yung 7.48. Dito yan, from here yan dito kasi yung mga ito support before, eh, nagkaroon ng resistance dito. So, ngayon ito yung naging resistance level niya or IMI. Possible we may see some consolidation movement on this current level, especially if the market is trying to have another uptrend run. So, magkakaroon muna dito ng consolidation. For the entry, I would suggest wait for pullbacks and corrections. Pero ako, I would rather look for other opportunities as the stock is already high. And para sa akin, para maiwasan din yung maipit dito sa stocks, especially if nagkaroon bigla ng sell-off kasi mataas na 'to, eh. So, puwedeng magkaroon na ng bentahan dito diyan, yun. And probably that would be a good opportunity to buy or add, position 'pag bumaba na siya or nagkaroon ng correction if tingin mo magkakaroon ng continuation nung run niya. Pero kung dito ka bibili medyo mataas na siya. So, bago natin tapusin yung video, pag-usapan naman natin ano nga ba yung mga REITs or REITs. REITs or what we call Real Estate Investment Trust. If you dream of owning a piece of SM Mall of Asia, BGC office, di mo kailangan maglabas ng millions para dito. Bibili ka lang ng REITs and parang owner ka na rin ng mga properties nito. REIT is a company that owns income generating properties kagaya ng mall, office, warehouse, hospitals. So instead na bibili ka ng buong building, you buy shares of that company listed as right sa BSE. Similar siya sa ibang stocks. Iniiba niya lang sa mga ibang stocks. REITs are required by Philippine law to pay out at least 90% of their earnings as dividends. So, habang kumikita yung mga company na kasama sa REIT, kumikita ka din regularly through dividend. So, if you are a dividend type of investors, ano sa mga magandang i-consider na bilhin mo, building your dividend port. So, that ends this video. If you find the video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching and see you sa susunod na video.